Got it. All right. So before I get started, this is your chance to get some free advertising. We are streaming on YouTube. Is there anybody who would like to share their business, who they are, and what they do? Go once, going twice.
I would like to.
Go ahead.
Well, I have a business in which I do a garden landscape business. We grow gardens around the city, and I landscape and I do everything to keep them all neat and trimmed around the gardens. And we have foreign people around the city that come along and grow them, the Africans, the Chinese, and different indigenous groups that come grow the food on. And I'm also a beekeeper, and we sell the honey from the bees, and we do all kinds of different crafts with the beeswax and everything. So,
Nice, nice.
garden landscape.
If you want, you could drop your info in the chat so everybody can find you. Miss Teresa, you have your hand up. Do you want to share your business?
Hi, I'm Teresa Scott. I sell Black art with ethnic expression. We have all kind of art, clothing, sculptures, paintings, and we also do like I also do like shows also. So if you want to do shows and earn free art, you're welcome. You can do that too. You can just click on my web. I'll put my website in the chat, and you can talk after that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just going in order. Miss Deborah, do you want to share your business?
Absolutely. Peace and blessings. My name is Deborah Evans, and I have a tax preparation business, Rolock and Key Wealth Management Group. Aside from doing business and personal taxes, we also offer other services for our clients, such as accounting, bookkeeping, life insurance, credit repair, and estate planning, so wills and trusts. So now's the time to get your taxes in order. If you feel like you like a free consultation, be sure to give us a call. We do free 30-minute tax and business consultations, and I will drop my information in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Sister Carrie, you want to share your business?
Hey, everybody. Thanks, Daz. Yes, ma'am. I have me and my partner. We have a herbs and spices business. We sell sea moss, moringa leaves, soursop leaves, lemongrass, cinnamon. Right now, we might add some more a little later, but those are the ones that we have at the moment. And it's kbspice.com, and I can put the link in the chat as well.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
All right, so tonight we are talking about how to make your own courses and ebook curriculums that can be turned into NFTs. That is something that I'm working on currently, is creating a line of IP NFTs, which are intellectual property NFTs, because an NFT forever mints, information into the blockchain. So not only is it art, but you also can mint information into the blockchain that's there forever. A use case for that could be like wills or books or music, something that you might want to copyright type of situation. But that video that you guys seen, that is really, what my mission is. Like, I would really want to be remembered. And the way to do that is to, be able to have my information out there. All people who go down in history have things actually written about them. Anyways, we are talking about how to do this with Builderall. For those of you guys that are new, I like to say that there's really only 7 pieces that you need when it comes to making a business online. And those pieces are, this is my idea to asset checklist. So those Those are the logo, the domain name, 20 products or less, emails, blogs, a lead magnet, and search engine optimized YouTube videos. So those 7 pieces, I think you could pretty much put anything online as a business. What we also do during this class on Sundays is we use Builderall. Builderall does have like a WordPress integration, but everything that we do, we are building it with Builderall. I like to describe Builderall is that a word? Yeah, that was right. I like to describe Builderall as giving your business a foot rub because it just makes everything easier when it comes to your business. I mean, you have whenever y'all know how my computer be doing when I be talking that good stuff. It be acting crazy sometimes. But Builderall has over 40 tools that you can leverage to build a successful business and brand online. But more importantly, you can develop the skill sets that you can turn into an income stream by helping other businesses online. And I'm going to just be 100 with you. When it comes to, sales and everything like that, I've always found business to business sales easier because you don't really have to do a lot of convincing as far as investments and things like that when it comes to business owners. The average person would rather be a consumer versus an investor. So trying to explain to someone how Builderall can help them build $1 million brand that's not a business owner is going to be harder. So that's just in general. But definitely developing this skill set is something that you can actually make quite lucrative. So let me come over here really fast. So I can get all this housekeeping done while we are in the beginning. All right, so I'm gonna put some links into the chat. If you want to build along, it's the top link. If you are not in the Telegram group, it's the middle link. And if you want to catch the replays to this class or any of the previous classes, you will be able to find them on the YouTube channel, which I am also dropping in here. Let me just space that out for everybody. All right, so now that information is in the chat. All right, if you do end up getting Builderall, please let me know so I can give you access to the Discord where I have more additional training and resources at. So back over here where we were talking about. We are talking about how to be able to build your own course. Everybody has an area of expertise when it comes to knowledge, right? We all know something that somebody else doesn't know, and we all know it a little better in a way that we can explain it the step by step or be able to teach it. There's even people who teach people how to ride bikes for a business. Like I'm so serious. So I don't know. Just think about what you know and think about how to turn that into a course or an ebook that you can teach somebody how to do something or have an outcome. Because again, we all have our different areas of expertise. So inside of Builderall, you actually have a course builder where you don't need what's that thing called Udemy or Coursera and what's that other thing, Kajabi's and all that stuff. You don't need none of that. You can simply come over here and be able to create your own online course. So let's go over here and take a look at this. So there is a way that you can make this course accessible through an access token versus an actual password. And that is going to be the secret to making this successful and making this into an NFT. There we go. All right. So you see I have a few different courses over here that I've done. Let me see. I like this one because this one's actually mine. So I'm gonna show you guys 2 of them. So this is one that I did that was a PLR product. So PLR is private label rights products. And it's something that basically it's a ghost written product. You get to claim it as your own and sell it as your own. So that's like a quick way to actually do courses. E-learning itself is a really big industry. So it's a niche that, you know, you could actually capitalize on. That's an evergreen niche that'll be here for like years to come. It's like something you could do for a long time. And you can turn it to be passive, but we'll get into that a little later on how to do so. But yeah, so this is a course that I put in here. It's just PDFs. Yeah, this one's just PDFs. They're 12 broken down into 12 different sections or whatnot. I was able to put the logo in it. You know, I can name it. You gotta log in to access this one. I'm gonna show you guys an open course. Oh, it's over here. All right. So this is another one that I made. This is just from my information that was not IDPLR. And it's actually a trade and tell you how to install IDPLR products. Please, it's funny. All right, so this one is actually open and you can see it, it looks very similar. I just like this layout. As we get about to go into this actual builder, you're gonna see that you can change the layout and different things like that. Because actually since Builderall 5.0, so I've been here since Builderall 1.0, then there's 2.0, 3.0, y'all get the idea. We on 5.0, and every time there's a new version, there's new features and functions. And with that being said, there's different things to customize the way that your course looks now that I haven't got to play with all of those new features, but we will get into that in a second. So this is just videos that I uploaded into here, and you can see I can hit go into the next lesson. Oh yeah, I don't think I have a welcome video on that one actually. Now I think about it. Am I going through the lessons? Let me just click down here. Okay, yeah. So this one I actually installed a whole web page in here because I didn't want everybody getting the link to where I actually had put this link or whatever. So I did that. That's why it was taking so long to populate. Then I still got the videos in here, but yeah, I'll actually put this in the chat. And you guys can access this course if you would like. And like I said, it talks about how to install IDPLR products. But I know how to do a lot of things. How many things do you know how to do, right? Like how many courses could you make? And that's one of the things that I do when it comes to like making a course. Right? What did I say that place is called? Udemy. Udemy. I think if that's not right, it'll fix it. All right. All right, so you come over here, and this is like a place where a lot of people come to buy courses and sell courses, right? So you actually could make a course and put it over here and sell it too. I do that with some things when it's, I call it a marketplace site. So there's sites that already have like their own shoppers basically, but you can put in here. And so what are we talking about? Building a course, make a course. All right. Let's see how that looks. That's a circuit maker. I don't know what that is. Make a course. Well, how would it say? Course builder? Create a course? How would y'all word that? Anyway, this is how I would come in and search courses that are already up. And a lot of these people are actually using PLR products. That's why they're so cheap for reals. But yeah, you can come over here and see what courses are going for, what similar subjects are they covering. So you can, let's just click this one. So you can kind of see like what things they're teaching in here and how much stuff, because that gives you an idea of how many things that you need to be able to include in your course, right? That's so this is a way that you can do some market research. And like I said, you can sell courses over here. What I found is sometimes these aren't the best platforms because they're so saturated that you're forced to lower your prices and you're not really getting what you should for the amount of value that you're giving.
Dazzle. This is just a sale price. Right now, it doesn't. It's not always that price. This is the regular price, $109. See, the sale only lasts until 5 hours because I bought classes from here. It only lasts for 5 hours and then it'll come back again. But this is the regular price of the course, $109 right here, 99 cents. They have this special from time to time, but not with all the classes. Depends on certain ones. But I've taken classes, but then it goes back to the regular prices of the $109.99.
Well, that's definitely good to know. Because I always, when I come over here and I see that.
Yeah, that's just the sale price, and then it goes back to regular price.
Well, that is definitely good to know. Thank you. So, yeah, you can go over there and you can see different different ideas for courses. But let's talk about how to actually build it. So it's not really hard. You just, make the course name. I'm gonna say new course. Just so you guys can see some new features. I mean, some of the features. Which is the business management. So this is where you can upload the picture that would represent your course. And if you don't know, I'm gonna pause it right there. Builderall actually has this mock-up studio to where you can design beautiful mock-ups that look really professional to help, draw eyes and attention towards your business. So definitely I use this for my ebooks because I like the ebook cover ones that they have. I've used the course one that has like the disc and stuff on it. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So yeah, when it comes to building a course, like think about that. Think about the entire branding that goes into it, not just making the course, like the promo ads and the email series and the video and the SEO. Like there's a lot you need. These are new. Okay, so the mock-up builder has a lot of different templates that you can use. I've actually made 2 NFTs with this mock-up builder. Yes, I have. This is so cool though. I like this. These are new ones, so they're always adding new stuff in here into Builderall. So from here on up, like all those I've never seen before. We all seen these for the first time together, and those are pretty neat. But yeah, they had this is a like green screen for products. So you can just upload the pictures and it places in the blue parts that you see here. So like I was saying, like it's good for like, doing your mock-ups for like courses because they have a lot of different layouts that you could make professional eye-catching advertisements for your course, if that makes sense. So let's go back over here. So I'm not gonna upload a picture because I just want to be able to get you guys in here to see this, the pieces that you need. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this a long class tonight. All right, so This is where you'll put the description of the course. You can make it have an about page, so it would have like a whole nother page where you would put information about it. You can upload pictures here. You can put HTML code here. It's very simple editing though, for that part. So this is after it's purchased. You can change that picture. So if you want to allow your students to ask questions, you're going to put the email here. If you have like different topics that you want to search, you can put the search bar here, and it'll let them be able to search different things. Like you have like a super extra big course or whatnot. Excuse me. This is where you can set the sending emails. So if you have your professional email set up through Mail Inbox, like my course at myemail.com, you can set up as many of those as you want for free. I know, what's that thing, that Google Suite or whatever, you're trying to charge every single month just to get a professional email. Like, what? That's already included with Builder-On. You can do as many of them as you want to. So if you have a Google Analytics account, you can put your analytics code in here, and that just feeds more data. I'm starting to feel kind of way though about using any of those type of products, because Google's getting first dibs on the information, but that's that's for another day. This is where you put the instructor to the course. Registrations and protection. This is pretty cool because you can put that. And so there was this site that I used to always go to. Like, it was like, the site was just so fascinating to me. It was called 5K Formula. And I don't even know if this thing's still up there or not. But what made me interested in the site is that it was like a lot of educational videos, but you couldn't see all of the videos. You only could see a certain limited amount, just enough to pique your interest, to make you want to be an active member, to get behind there and see the rest of the videos. So I say that to say, whereas right here, where it says registration required to view the content, you can say some lessons require registration, no registration required, or registration required. So I thought that was cool. Closed registration is where you're just strictly selling the course. So you're just going to want to close that off, and you'll just be selling your products through the super checkout. So there's already e-commerce feature and function set up through Builder-All. You don't have to do anything extra when it comes to that. You don't need like Shopify or anything like that. Adding your new social proof campaign is like where you have the people that says so-and-so in this place just bought this product. That's where that goes in there. If there's a certain place where you want them to register, that'll go there. Automatic. Oh yeah, this is like if you need to manually add students. So like if you're doing like something where there's like prerequisites or approvals, I don't know. I don't need to do that. I need my stuff to be automated where it don't need me and it can run without me there. But there might be a reason why you need it like that. Require email confirmation. Yes, I would say this. Why? Because if they forget their email, they forget their password, which a lot of people forget their passwords. You need to make sure that the email that they gave you is one that they actually have access to and that they can get in, so that you don't have a big old mess and stuff that you have to do manually to fix that mess. So people will do that. They will use emails that they don't use, and just look, take it from experience. You would want to do this. So capture students' emails to mailing box list. Yes, I would want to do that so that you can stay in contact with students. And because look at all this stuff that just happened, man. I don't know if y'all been seeing or not, but like Instagram right now been notorious. So many people been losing pages, having to make new pages. Like they got these crazy hackers running around just jacking people's pages right now. So what are you going to do if somebody steals your following? Huh? How are you going to be able to stay in contact with your subscribers? What if one of these platforms goes down? What are you going to do? How are you going to talk to your audience? That's why owning your list is very important. That's why building a list is important, because these social media platforms is private property. So you really don't have any say so about if you can be on there and what you can say on there, and they can just blink and boot you off for no reason. Then what? You don't want to just be devastated and feel like you got to start over from day one. So that's also why having multiple platforms is great, but the best part of that is ownership, and you can own your list. You don't own those platforms. All right, rant over. So you could do multi-level student access to where you have like level 1, level 2, level 3, all on the same thing. I have had courses like that I have took to where you had to upgrade to access additional information. So I'm gonna give you a little tip. That is a marketing strategy that you can implement, because if they've gone that far and they like the information that they've seen, you know, why wouldn't they want to upgrade if there's more information available? So another powerful piece to this is the protection settings. And I really like that because it helps people from pirating your information, and it will only allow the course to work on your site, which I need to say that in order to make your course accessible as far as an NFT, you have to put it inside of a membership area on a site. That's the only way to do it, to where you can give access through what I was saying earlier, a token. So when, for those of you guys who know what NFTs are, but for those of you guys who don't, it's a non-fungible token, which is like a digital certificate of authenticity, and they're becoming really popular right now. So it's a way to store information and be able to actually instill the value into it with different cryptocurrencies. So when I say that to say that when you're making an NFT, there is a part where you can put your redemption codes or your links or whatever content unlocks with that purchase. And what would unlock in this scenario would be your access token, as far as to the membership area where you would get the course. So you would say that this course would only work on a certain domain, so that information is protected. You can add your lessons in your modules. You can do a final test and certificate, which I like, because you can do questions per module, or you can do an overall question for the whole course, either or, but you know, you can pick which one. You can change the theme. The actual certificate that you can get is actually scannable through a QR code. It automatically delivers to the student after they take it to their email, and you can see their progress and, you know, what they made, or, you know, what they got as far as the scores that they got on the test. You can change the theme. This is the theme editor. So this is what I was saying I was saying they have new stuff that has happened that I haven't necessarily got to all the way test drive. So this is where you can change the colors and the arrangement of the way that your theme is looking. You can even put it to where the student can change the way that their theme looks too, if you want. Let's go back over here. So that's what the standard main page is. You can actually make it an iframe, a picture, or HTML code, like if you wanted to embed a website, first page into there. This is the Favicon. So you see how these icons up here, like that's the YouTube one, that's the Google Doc one, that's the Builderall one. This is what you change to customize that. Close this so I can see down there. Trying to close it. There we go. Did it close? No, it did not close. Well, I'm trying to show y'all. This thing is in my way. There we go. So different achievements you can add here, like milestones that you would like them to reach. You can add that there. So before I go on to the next part, does anybody have any questions about making the course.
Yes, Dazzle, how do you add the domain? What domain are you adding? So one of your own or one that you make on Builderall?
No, it would be like one that you buy. So you can buy domains through Builderall, but I don't. I buy my domains through Namecheap. So yeah, I use Namecheap to buy my domains. But yeah, like you have to point your domain. So you can say on here when it's saying add a domain, it's saying that this course will only work on that website. It will not work anywhere else. So nobody can basically take my information and embed it somewhere else. Like it stops bootlegging of your course, basically. Because it says
Got
information will only play on that specific website. There's a similar feature set up like that in the actual video hosting, which is what I was going to get to next, as far as you can do your videos from directly inside of Builderall. You know, you don't have to use YouTube if you don't want to, because Builderall has a video manager, and it also has a webinar tool that has something very similar to Zoom. It maxes at 30 people that can be on a call at one time, but it works just like Zoom does, has the chat, you can see the cameras, but it also records, and it can record directly to here, the video hosting. So you can upload your videos in here and utilize them for the course builder. You can also edit your videos from in here, which I like because it has a built-in video editor. So I'm trying to see one that I can actually, I'll do this one. So you have edit video tags and transparency, and you also have wrap this video. So you can put like a act now, push here now button on your video that's actually clickable, and it'll take them wherever you want it to go. So that's pretty cool. Video wrap is what you see here. You see this video is right here, and then you see it has words and it's in a frame right here. That's what video wrapping is. That's what that means, in case you guys don't know. So you see those videos on Instagram. That's the Instagram's a place for those videos. You can actually do that straight through here. You don't need an extra tool, which I think is super neat. But again, you can opt to have your videos, and it does sounds too. So you do audios. If any of you guys have ever booked a consultation with me, there's an audio that's on the thank you page, and I did it straight with Builderall. I didn't have to use SoundCloud or anything like that, and I give audio instructions. But if you're doing like a lecture or a seminar or something that's audio, you can do that, host that straight from in Builderall as well, and add that to your course. But I say that to say you also inside of here, edit media options. When we're talking about the domain, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on over here. Allow domains right here. So if I put whatever my website that I had this course on right here, it means that's another layer of protection for me, that video will only play on that website. So if someone tries to play that somewhere else, it's not going to work for them. So if they somehow like got the link or the file or something, it's not going to play. It's not going to work, because I would put the protection in there for it. So I like that. So I hope that makes sense.
It did. If you're doing it that way, can you make it, I mean, if you're putting it in the e-learning course, can you have it to play on Builderall?
Yeah, it's whatever domain. So like it's whatever domain you're gonna sell your site from. Sell your course from. So it'd be like yourcourse.com. Whatever you pick. Yeah, it would be the e-learning is inside of Builderall, but it's whatever your site is. Like I have all kind of different domains. Like I have the cryptopreneurs, I have the business DIY club, I got my boutique. I have different domain names and for each site. each site should have its own domain or subdomain. So like this up here, if you look up here into the top and you see this video, this builderall.com, that is the subdomain. That dot in the beginning is the subdomain. So you can say like with the business DIY club, when I'm doing like the for-profit products, the IDPLR products, I just do like socialrush.businessdiy.club. I'll do email list.businessdiy.club. Those are subdomains. So your domain is whatever you choose and decide it to be. That is the name of your business. That's the website address that people type to get to your service or your product. And you're the one who picks that. And there's different places that you can do that. A lot of people use GoDaddy. Like I said, I prefer Namecheap. And you also can purchase them from Builderoff. That answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You will. So a lot of courses actually end up having, ebooks that go with them, right? And so again, like this is one-stop shop. You can do everything you need to do inside of Builderoff. You can actually go to the magazine builder, and I use this to make my books, and you can even embed videos in here. But for as far as building your curriculum, the actual materials that go with your course, the bonuses, all these courses come with bonuses. There's always extra information or fast start bonuses. And a lot of the time they're PDFs or books. And this is how you have your unlimited PDF maker. So yes, you can make a magazine. It's called the Magazine Builder, but you can make ebooks as well. So it's definitely about what you choose to decide it for. You can make actual stories. So I'm a little behind on my schedule. Y'all know retrograde just threw me off. I'm still trying to get my life back together, okay? But I'm actually, you can do like stories, like actual, I'm doing a fiction / not fiction. It's kind of fiction, kind of not. Anyways, it's actual story. That's what I'm trying to explain. I'm going to do that on here. I have a course coming out, so I got a gaming guide coming out. It's the actual NFT creation resource guide that I made on here. So I made a lot of books on here, for the record. I don't even have the magazine on here. Like we have a gaming magazine coming out. It's not even on here. So I say that to say the most thing that I use the magazine builder for is to actually make books, even for my clients. When I don't build sites, I build systems. So when I built them a system, it comes with a lead magnet. Why? Because these are the 7 pieces that I say that you need when it comes to building a business online. So as part of my packaging, see, that just took so slow. I was like trying to tell y'all, and it's just like still loading. But as part of my packaging that I give, one thing that I include is a lead magnet. I include 3 blog articles, and I set up your professional email, and I give you a list of keywords to use for your business. Like I do some dope stuff when it comes to my actual packages, but I'm able to do that because of Builderoff. I can build as many as I want. And then so also, let me show y'all this cool feature. So like I built this one for a client, right? And so when I sent it, I built it on my side, I can actually hit transfer. And because they had Builderoff too, because my clients, they host their own sites, I hit transfer and just popped in their Builderoff email, and then the book went on to them. So I do like some white labeling stuff, to where like people who are part of our crypto community, we allow them to be able to white label these books and be able to, share them as their own, and just be able to make simple changes if they have Builderoff. So if you like, we talk about IDPLR a lot, you can create your own IDPLR in a sense and be able to allow people to white label your products. And white labeling is a thing that, you know, is lucrative, because a lot of people don't have the time or just the creativity to do a lot of these creations on their own. But this has a lot of templates too. So like if you need to get your creative juices flowing, you can come over here and, you know, see the ones you can, oh, they got some new ones over here. Okay, okay. I told y'all they always adding stuff. You can look at the eyeball and be able to preview the ones that are already here. Yes, somebody, I can't see whose hand is raised, but ask your question.
You go over white labeling again? I'm unclear what white labeling is.
So it's basically where you can sell and use the product as your own. So you can say, I made this ebook, but you really didn't make this ebook, but you can sell it as your ebook. That's what white labeling is. Kind of like having a ghostwriter in music.
Thank you.
It's exactly like having a ghostwriter in music, actually.
So can I ask you a question? You have all these books, so how do you advertise your book so people can know what you have? How do you advertise your work?
So I make promo ads for them. I use the Builderall one, of course, and then I also use PicMonkey and Canva. And I do that because they have good, PicMonkey and Canva actually have, what's it called? Good templates, book cover templates. So I like that. I'll put this into the chat. And I'm gonna actually put the IDPLR in the chat, and there's the form. So I have a lifetime membership to IDPLR, but if you don't wanna get a membership, because they give you like 2 free products a month, you can fill out the IDPLR request form and I'll send you whatever the product is to your email. So, and that's where I get the white label products from, as far as who was asking. Also, because we are talking about how to be able to turn these into NFTs, I'm gonna drop my NFT book and course into the chat. All right.
Daz, didn't you say also with those ebooks you can, like, if let's say it's a part of the ebook you don't really like, can't you take that out?
Yes.
And kind of like still make the book, you know, fit whatever you.
Yes, you can.
I know one.
White label rights. I mean, if it has private label rights. If it has resale rights, no, you cannot. If it has private label rights, yes, you can. So resale rights means you can sell it as your own, keep 100% of the profits. Private label rights mean you can totally rebrand it as your own and keep 100% of the profits.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So let's get back over here. Okay, so yeah, because I'm going to definitely make sure you guys know that in the back of, whoa, these books, there's always this Builderall page back here, okay? Okay, so what you need to do is if you keep this page back there, you need to change this link out or you're giving up your leads to corporate. So yes, if you're using these books as a template, make sure to change the back page. And, oh yeah, for my newbies coming in, I will paste this in there again. A couple of you guys came in late. So if you want to build along, it's the top link. If you are not in the Telegram, it's the middle link. And if you want to get the replay of this class or any other classes, the YouTube channel is in here. Now, if you do end up getting Builderall and you want to join the Discord, which is not the Telegram, I have more stuff in the Discord, reach out to me, let me know, and I will get that to you. Now, back over here to these magazines. Want you guys to be able to see that there's two ways to access them. So let me go back to mine that I actually, one of the ones I actually have. We'll do, where'd that traffic one go? All right, so we'll do this untapped traffic, right? And I made the cover on, I did this one on Canva because I can just tell from the stuff that I got on it. So I made the cover with Canva. I made it in here. We're just gonna go and I'm gonna scroll down. All right. So, dang, this bar is all in my way. There we go. I open in the browser. So you see this link up here? This is how I actually deliver the books. The reason for the books I deliver through only the link is because I actually embed videos into those books, because you can actually embed videos into these books. You can embed calendars. You can embed anything that you can get an HTML code off of into here. You can put pictures. A lot of these are, yeah, this is pictures. These are actually typed words. Those are clickable, things like that in there. Let's go back. So I'm going to open this same book and I'm going to show you guys how to actually make it to where it's a PDF and accessible. So I'm going to open it up in the editor. You can embed the book too, like to where it's like scrolling in a page, like when they let you preview read pages or whatever. All right, so this is the actual book. And this is where you want to hit preview or publish, but right here, it says generate PDF. So it does look a little different size-wise. You gotta be mindful of that. All right. It's just not flippable when you do it this way. I should have explained why I don't like it this way. So yeah, it's actually just like a regular PDF book, you know, just regular when you do it this way. But still, you have a freaking book that fast. You need no publisher, you need none of that. You just come in here, click, turn it into a PDF, and bada bing, bada boom, and you can sell it straight from here. And that's the beauty of, like I said, if you turn it into an NFT, because it's in the blockchain forever. So you copyrighted it, write it. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know, a little tongue tied, but y'all know what I'm saying. And so, again, you can have it to where this is actually downloadable, how to make a download page. Actually, you know, I do have a training on that, on how to make a download page for your NFTs. But again, the NFTs say, you know, have what's claimable, what's the unlockable content, and the book can be the unlockable content. The course can be the unlockable content. I'm telling y'all, because this is what I'm exactly doing. I'm having books and courses that are coming out that are NFTs, and they're going to be the best game, right? Because if it's going to be minted into the blockchain, like it's got to be that A1, like all the gems, because it's going to be there forever, right? So I got to make sure that it's pristine information, just saying. So let me touch on that just really quickly so y'all can see what I'm talking about for those of you who might not be familiar. Oh, it might make me log in. I just thought about that, but we got 5 minutes, so we should be able to get through this. Let me close some of this out. So OpenSea, for those of you guys who don't know, this is one of the biggest marketplaces for NFTs, right? I always say the hardest part to creating a NFT is actually creating the NFT, which is the digital art, you know what I'm saying? But let's just go over here so I can tell y'all what I'm talking about real quick. So this is, you know, one of the biggest places that people come to sell their NFTs. And like I said, non-fungible tokens are like digital certificates of authenticity. They can't be altered, broken up, or forged. Okay, they can be forged, but you can tell if it's a fake. So I have to connect. That's why I said I gotta sign in. They ain't gonna let me just click on it. But I'll show you guys what I was referring to. And I did drop the YouTube in there. So there is one that says how to make a membership site or a membership area, something to that nature. And you will see how you can actually do the access token that you would need to give to this part that I'm gonna show y'all. So there's a lot of trainings on there that's really good. It's just like, you just gotta apply it, you know? So I'm so looking forward to being able to test drive some of y'all's products, your creations. Dang, took it long enough, geez willikers. All right, so this is one of the things where you would, upload your NFT and all that. So you could actually upload the whole book in here if you wanted to. If you downloaded the file, yes, you could. But let me come down here. Right here, unlockable content that can be revealed by the owner of the item. And you said right here, enter content, access key, redeem code, link to a file, etc. So even if you want to do something like a Dropbox, you could. But if you want to do a video, the video hoster in Builderall gives you a video link if that's what you choose. You get a link to the video, okay? So that's what I'm saying. You could put the access code to get to the membership area to access the course, or you could get the code, not the code, you can get the download link to the actual PDF book right here. And that's what I mean as far as utilizing Builderall to make courses and books that are NFTs. So before we get out of here, I want to talk about just being able to make your course successful or ebook successful, regardless if it's an NFT or not. One of the biggest things that I have found is putting affiliates behind my products makes it do wonders. It just works, right? Like I say, it's easier for 100 people to sell one product versus one person trying to sell one product 100 times, right? So being able to have your courses and books priced at in a way that you can offer a commission to somebody else that would sell it. That is a way to make this passive, because someone else is going to be selling your product and you don't have to worry about it. So let me show y'all this. Inside of Builderall, we have what's called the marketplace, right? And that means you could upload your course in here, and anybody who has Builderall, which there's hundreds of thousands of people who have Builderall, literally, right? They can come in here, and because there are people who are professional marketers like me who understand the power of referring products. It is so much easier to not sell your own products. It is, because you have a lot of things that come in with selling your products. It just does. But you can put them back here and other people could sell them. This is telling you, what the commission is on these products. It tells you the stuff that you got to do. So you of course have to like make a sales page for your affiliates and give them some creatives to use to help them be successful sharing your product. You can show them how to use Builderall to sell your product. That is a great idea. But yes, you can put your products back here and have people be able to come and sell them for you. So what are some other places you could do that? Gumroad, JVZoo, ClickBank, where you could upload your products and have other people sell them. This is actually two things. So one place that I go is I'll go to Indeed, and I'll post an ad that says like, how much they could earn weekly you know, just an advertisement for the affiliate part. And I'll do the same thing with Craigslist. But the difference between Craigslist that I'll do to get people to sell my products, which means looking for affiliates, I'm gonna come, not over here. I'll actually go to the resume section, right? Oh, okay. So you can post your advertisement in the gig section on Craigslist. That's the cheapest part, because if you're posting like a job, you're gonna pay like 35 bucks. You're only gonna pay like $5 if you do it as a gig, okay? So that's tip number one. And this is a place where it gets a lot of traffic. Ugly sites get the most traffic. That is what I've learned. Why? Because I've used things like SpyFu and Keyword Spy, and I can actually see the traffic that goes to these sites. And the ugly ones get the most love. I'm just trying to tell y'all how it is. So Craigslist is worldwide for one. Okay, we just go click over here because I don't want to do all kind of crazy stuff to me. I'm not even in fact that, but it doesn't matter. That's another day for another meeting. You can see where people have the most interest in sales jobs and actually only target those cities, but that's a conversation for another day. So I'm giving, this is some sauce right here. If you are looking for help, mainly in sales, you go to Craigslist on the city near you, and you go to the resume, click the resume. And you will find people who just put in all their information out here already looking for a job, looking for a way to earn some money. And you can do that for them. So this is, I come in here and I look for people who might qualify, who would be a good fit. And I call them and tell them, you know, I have a commission-based, you know, position. Work your own hours, write your own check. You know, this is what you make per sale. Training provided, things like that. And I do provide training. I provide scripts. I provide creatives. Like, I don't leave my affiliates out there hanging, because if they're shorthanded, so are you. You know, that means they're not properly armed to have the good results that you need them to have. So that's not good. So I just want to put that out there. But yeah, I just come here and look for people that are looking for a job. Like, what's this say? I say holiday work, open to just about anything. Let me see what they're talking about. I preferably look for someone who has experience in sales, you know. Okay, up for skilled tradesman. No. Driving record. No. All right, so you do have to screen these, but I look for people who would be good in sales, basically. That is definitely a key. And I just want to, like, all right, let me do the math. So I say that you start with 5 to 10 affiliates. That's like the best way to do it. Okay, 5 to 10 is a good way to go. You can scale your way from there. If you can get 100 affiliates selling your products, that is freaking great, right? I usually use like $30 as far as my average, you know. So, and you could, you should be able to produce a system that can help your affiliates get 10 to 15 sales a month, give or take. So if you got $30, and I'm gonna say times 15 sales, that's a month, right? And then you times that by another 5, because that's gonna be 5 people doing that for you. So if you had a course or something that you were selling where, let's say it was 60 bucks, you got 30 and gave your affiliate 30, and you know, that number could definitely change. If you have 5 affiliates that you can get to make 15 sales a month, that's over $2,000 per month passive income that you got just from other people selling your products. And that's like a low end. Like, y'all see that number? Like, most courses are like $100 and up. So that's something to think about. You know, that could be a few $1,000s a month passive income just from creating products that other people can sell for you. Then you're being able to create passive income, but you're also being able to create income opportunities for other people. There's a lot of people walking off of their jobs right now because they're faced with some harsh choices. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually be able to provide a product and an opportunity that's a solution in these times. And it's a win-win situation because you're able to delegate some of the effort in promoting your product, and you're also able to help be able to put some coins in somebody else's pocket. And if you put it into an NFT, then you minted it into money that grows. So with that being said, I don't want to let y'all out of here with having some questions. So does anybody have any questions on what we went over here tonight?
I like the affiliate thing that you do. I gotta just meet with you and do a consultation and meet with you to figure out how to do that because I have quite a bit of ideas to do. I'm actually starting doing grant consulting. So I want to figure out how I can get how I can do that. And I did a grant consulting for someone recently, and I was able to find quite a bit of grants for them, but I figure out how to charge for the consulting fee to find it.
So I did put that into the chat. If anybody does need like one-on-one help, you want to book a consultation, I put that in the chat. And then also know if it's your first month with Builderall, you do get a free consultation with me. So let me know, I put that the digital domination link in there as well. So that is something that you get that's up to $150 in value.
Wait a minute, you said a free consultation for?
Yeah, so if you're in your first month with Builderall, so I'll drop the link again into the chat. You will get a free consultation with me. Can we find the ad building course on YouTube as well? Yes, the ad building course is on the YouTube as well. Every class that I do for the Business DIY Club, I stream on YouTube unless we're having technical difficulties. And then I do make sure to put that into the Discord. If you're not in Discord, that means you don't have Builderall. And why don't you have Builderall? Because this is like a money printing machine. So yes. So yes, for the most part, they are on there. We've had some times where we've had some glitches, but I always do make sure I do put them into the Discord. But yeah, I like to think about that, like as far as leverage and how can I be the most effective and how can I, hit the most reach. And when it comes to products and services, and I mean, I'm just gonna show y'all this meme. I think this is the best way to close this out, info, to close this out in ignore. As far as just being able to get your information out there, but definitely put some affiliates behind your products. This is gonna make your life a lot easier. And some of the biggest companies rely on an affiliate model, whether you see it or not. Walmart is on an affiliate model. Amazon is on an affiliate model. Like the biggest companies in the world run on a dang darn affiliate model. You just don't know. It is no one can explain it. It's so much better than having to spend on advertising. But this is the best way I can explain it. So you have the businessman, and it says that the businessman can take a banana and get it wholesale for $1.50 and sell it for $2, right? Then it says the entrepreneur is going to get the bananas for $1.50 and turn it into a product, right? So turn it into the juice and then sell it for $5. So they're still making, some decent profit. But the infopreneur sells information. You can charge top dollar for information. So it's saying the infopreneur had the $1.50 banana, but they showed a class on how to turn it into the juice. You feel me? And whose profit margin was bigger. So that's the beauty of this. Being able to own your own products, being able to create your own opportunities. from your own information, and you could scale it. Like you know how many extra add-ins and stuff you normally got to do to build an affiliate program alone? Like, But that's all I have for you guys this week. Does anybody have any questions for me or anything that they want to learn next week?
I just wanted to agree with you about in
So-
August, 4.5 million people left, quit their jobs. So it's a lot of people looking for jobs.
See, it's
Yeah,
prime
4.5
time.
million people left their jobs in August.
Oh yeah, see, it's definitely prime time. And so actually so it's not next week, it's the week after next, as far as what you guys want to learn. What I'm going to start doing is alternating the class. So 1 week we're going to do the building like we do, and the next week we're going to do the marketing. So I'm just going to alternate each week. So next week we're actually going to go over some marketing strategies, but I do want to know what you guys will want to learn the week after. No ideas? All right, well, I'll think about it, but we are gonna talk about doing, we're probably gonna talk about doing video marketing next week and some different ways to implement that and work on those. And that's not for sure, because it's definitely gonna be traffic on just a different way to get some traffic going. But that's the way that I'm leaning, unless there's something specifically that you guys can think of as far as your marketing or getting traffic to your business that you want to learn.
Thank you, Daz. You have a great night, everyone.
Thank you, Daz.
You are welcome. Blessings. And I will see you guys next week. And like I said, we're going to go over some marketing. For those of you guys who do have Builderall, give a friend your link and bring them to class. Let me do the explaining for you.
Okay. Well, I won't be joining the movie with y'all tonight. I don't like spooky pictures.
Yeah, that's me too. That's me too. These mine's bubbly. I like bubbly, happy movies.
No, because I'll be dreaming about that tonight if I watch this. So I want to have a nice sleep to sleep. So I've been like that from a child. Nope, I don't watch that. Have a great night. God bless you all.
Blessings. Y'all have a great night.